Hi, I'm KK.
And I'm Trey, and this is the Vineyard Chicks Homestead entry video into the Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration.
There are over $1,000 worth of sponsor prizes already that will be given away by Lazy Days Ahead towards the end of the collaboration, and each comment that you make in any of the videos in the playlist earns you a chance to win.
And there's also a sister playlist by Bushcraft Family about herbal remedies and tinctures, and any comments left there will also be counted towards the giveaway.
YouTube content creators who end up with a video in our playlist will also be entered into a separate giveaway, so you guys have a chance to win too.
Plus, we're going to be using the hashtag Survival Seeds 2024 collaboration because Bushcraft Family, us, and Lazy Days Ahead will be using that hashtag to find any of the videos that are part of the collaboration,
but not in our entry-exit playlist. So they would be cooking, canning related, anything related to these 6 seeds that we're going to be sending out here.
And we're going to use that hashtag to find them so that we can showcase them in some of the Sunday live streams.
But instead of opening our little seed packet for our entry video, we will be stuffing it.
We're not done packing all of the seeds to send them out to everybody in the collaboration yet. We started
with like 20 people worth of seeds.
Ordered for 30.
Ordered for 30.
Reordered for 50. And we might need another order very soon. Because this collaboration is picking up steam way faster than we'd expected. And we're really just blown away with how many people are excited to jump in on this. And we're super excited because we thought this would be a super cool idea to learn from each other on how we can prepare and save seeds for the next year and what we can do with them. And now there are so many people who are joining in on it that there is literally no way you can't learn a bunch from this collaboration. Now, KK may only be 18 years old, but we've been gardening our entire lives. Even when we were in the suburbs, Grandpa, Mom, and Dad had a garden in our backyard, and gardening's always been a part of our lifestyle, and we have like 4 generations of gardening knowledge that's been passed down.
So in addition to the seeds, we also have a huge family garden each year. We'll make a separate video about our family garden soon, but cross-pollination is an issue to seed survival, which is another goal of this collaboration. So we designed these so that you could plant them in containers away from a garden you might have, and you might be able to grow them in a small space.
I mean, have you ever had a sweet pepper grow on a spicy pepper plant? Not ideal. Bees don't care for your preferences when they're pollinating, so that is why these seeds are going to be separate from our family garden.
About 500 feet away, in fact, and we're going to do our best to keep it from cross-pollinating with anything else.
And by the way, the only seeds of the 6 that we actually usually plant in our garden are the Waltham butternut squashes and the Detroit red beets. Those are the only ones of the 6 that are usually planted for us.
And the others were selected to better understand food security and seed survival. Imagine that the only seed you're going to be able to save next year would be a cross between a dry sauce tomato and a sweet salad tomato, and then you would probably end up with something that isn't sweet or juicy, so it's not really good for sauces or salads.
That is why we never, ever, ever plant grapes in our vineyard from seed. We always take branches that are grafted from an actual vine, because if we want a Pinot Blanc grape and we plant it by seed, the chances that that seed was pollinated by something from an entirely different, like Cabernet Franc, then you could end up with a grape that you don't know what it is, and it could have none of the qualities you wanted.
So this is why we chose our seeds. We chose the Mariana hybrid tomato, which claims to be good for sauces and snacking, so it's a good dual-purpose tomato.
We chose the Italian peppercini pepper because it is a relatively rich pepper, but also has a little bit of spice to it if you want that in it, so it's pretty multi-use.
Beets are really good for carbs, and they're a very versatile nutrition source. And they also are used, well, we use the leaves in our soups, and we stopped growing Swiss chard and spinach because we could save space just by using the beets. So for us, they work really well.
Butternut squashes is one that we picked because of its nutrition, carbs, calories, and beta-carotenes, which are all really important to survival. And
it's also really easy to harden them and store them through winter. The color in the kidney bean has nutritional value, and it's also very versatile, so we can use it in place of the Great Northern beans and the pinto beans that we normally grow.
And the onions, every year we grow 3 different kinds of onions, candy onions, Walla Walla, and the red onions that I'm not thinking of the name right now.
Red wing.
And we chose the Walla Walla onions of the 3 because of its benefits.
We fully expect that some of next year's seeds will be different, and we've already gotten some input on what some people would have rather gotten, and we really appreciate that input. Even if we were the only family experimenting, we probably would have changed them up a bit just to see what works and what doesn't. It's basically a huge experiment, and we're incredibly grateful that all of you are interested in this and are taking this journey with us.
I mean, with the 50 people who are participating in this, we're sure to learn so much more than we would have just from ourselves, and we would have learned just from being ourselves anyway. So it's
plus,
a great
even
opportunity.
If you're not participating, now you know someone you can get seeds from next year, and they'll probably be very isolated, and those seeds will be good for next year too. So thank you so much for being part of the collaboration. Whether you are making videos or just watching, we are glad you're here.
You are welcome to join us on the co-host lives, Bushcraft Family,
Lazy Days Ahead, and us. We have 6 p.m. Eastern every Sunday for gardening on our channel. Our amazing prize hosts channel, Lazy Days Ahead, is live on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and the amazing Herbs and Tinctures Wizard, Bushcraft Family, is 7 p.m. Eastern on Mondays, and right after we go live at 9 for some live music if you're interested in that.
So thank you guys so much for watching and for being part of this collaboration.
That pot, the indoor growing spot, the perfect way to grow indoors. It's easy when you use that pot. Rain point water timer turns on wherever you go. Rain point water timer. X pests for unwanted guests. X pests for quality that